It's an arcade game from SNK, and I played it on the SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. And that game is Paddle Mania. So what is this game? Obviously you can see what this game is. You're watching the footage. Hopefully you're watching the footage. It's a tennis game. And I say tennis in air quotes because it more closely resembles like air hockey. You swing your racket with the right analog stick and the ball goes based on how late or how early you swing. Kind of like in a baseball game when you're up to bat. Really, you're just trying to get the ball past your opponent in most of the stages. Sometimes there are different objectives, but in general, it's like who scores the most points wins. And a lot of times your opponents are just like ruthless. You can never knock the ball by them. So what you have to do is you have to hit them enough times to knock them down, which is like your only opportunity to score. And of course, they'll do the same to you all the time. And there's this like strict, and I mean strict timer. And whoever has the most points when it runs out wins. Unfortunately, if you tie with your opponent, they win. Like, it's like blackjack rules in a casino. Like, the house has the advantage on a tie. The game obviously isn't much to look at, and the music's pretty forgettable, which isn't unheard of for an early SNK game. I believe this game came out in 1988. That was pretty early in SNK's life. I think maybe they were 10 years old around that time or so. And I love SNK, but I just kind of hate the way this game feels. After you score, the ball will like often appear directly in front of your opponent and they ace the ball like right by you like in 1 microsecond before you can even react. It's unfair. Whereas after they score, you have to slowly walk across the court to like where the ball is and then serve it to them. And really the problem with this game is that the enemies hit the ball at you faster than you can react and really aim your swing. Especially the surfer level where they just like throw unlimited balls at you faster than you can hit them. You only score by like knocking them off their surfboards. And since there's no time to aim, it's just like button mashing and hoping you get lucky. And like, this is an arcade game, so it was designed for you to pump in quarters over and over and over and over again. Luckily in this version, you don't have to do that, and there's a rewind feature. I did not realize there was a rewind feature on the SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. This is the first game I've ever played on it, till I made it to like, I think stage 6 of 9, and I was able to get up to the surfers, but the first time I played them, they beat me something like 38-0 or 38-5 or something like that. After I found out there was the rewind feature, I was able to beat the game, which was nice. Like I said, I beat Paddle Mania on the SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. It was fine. I had an okay time with it. It's really difficult and unfair and it's unbalanced. But the rewind feature and being able to pump in unlimited credits, you know, you can get through it if you try hard enough. But it's to like 1 credit clear it, I mean, that seems like almost an impossible feat. I'm sure somebody's done it out there somewhere, but this guy didn't. Definitely not. I spent a few hours with it, maybe 2 or 3 hours, and I had an okay time with it. I would say Paddle Mania on this collection is about a 6 out of 10. It's good. It's okay. It's worth a playthrough or two just to try it out, especially if you can get to that surfer level. That is something else, believe me. The volleyball level's interesting too.